Good evening, bonsoir, and buenas noches, everyone. I just came back from watching the Michael Jackson movie. My oldest daughter treated me. This is one of my Mother's Day gifts from her. I'm just trying to get off my high from watching it. I want to say that I'm again, Jafar, his nephew, he did such a phenomenal job playing Michael. Every time I kept looking at him, I was just like, he was just his uncle through and through. Like I could not stay in my seat. I was just dancing. My kids were just laughing at me because I kept singing every song. Just watching him was just the epitome of Michael throughout the whole entire movie. I was just elated. I was just so tuned in watching this whole entire thing. It was just amazing. Nia Long played his mother, Catherine Jackson, so well, and Domingo played his father so well that you just had to like. And I want to say this, and I know it's probably an unpopular opinion. As much as we want to dislike, God rest his soul, dislike his father, I want to get. I We have to respect him as well. Without his father and his work ethics, they wouldn't be the Jackson Fives or Michael Jackson. And a lot of people may not agree with what I'm saying. I think the fact that he worked them the way he is, and I don't approve of everything. I don't, but we have to look at that. This man uh, saw saw the work. He saw the potentials in his sons as well as his daughters as well. We don't get to see that in the movie because a lot of them chose not to be there, partake in the movie, and I understand that fully. He saw the potential, and he also saw what he did not want for his children because the the work that he did, and he did not want that for his children. So we have to respect that for as a man that stayed, and we don't give that man credit for that. He stayed because not is, a lot of black men don't get that credit for being an active father. That saying he stayed and wasn't, I'm trying to put this in words, greatly appreciated for his presence there and being actively involved. And yes, there's a lot of things that we could say that wasn't very pleasing of his behavior and his goal and the way that he was perceived. But he did stay and he was very actively involved. And he made sure that his children did not have the life that he did. As traumatic as it may look, they didn't have his life. And we have to give him respect for that. They didn't have his life. And I know he put a lot on Michael. Michael was a very strong spirited child from what I could see from the movie. And we love him and respect him for that. And I think the way Joe Jackson really focusing on him uh, built the strong foundation for Michael to be able to do the things that he did, and not to break him, but I think to build a strong structure for himself to know what he wanted and to demand the things that he wanted for himself. And that's why he was able to be as successful as he was. And again, God rest his soul. And to demand the respect that he so deserved, because that man was very phenomenal. And he, to this day, even my youngest knows him now, and he's no longer here with us. So, as much as we don't care for Joe Jackson, he did something that a lot of us may not understand in the way he did. He did something that allowed Michael to be the superstar that he is now. So we do need to give credit, but Catherine also, as much as we don't see the quiet storm within the household, the foundation, the glue that kept their family together as well, helping with the costumes and keeping Joe keeping Joe together as well and checking him where he needs to be checked. So Neil Long did a great job in portraying Catherine Jackson as well. But Jafar, Jafar. Oh my Lord. He channeled Michael so well. I could not I could not I could not stop watching in such amazement how well he played every part of it. Like that was just Michael through and through. It was just Michael Jackson, and I was just singing and every song that came on, everything, and it gave light to a lot of things that we didn't know as growing up watching him as a young girl, watching everything. We get to understand certain things, and I'm grateful that they did explain as much as they could, and his personality and the things that he wanted to do, and his heart. He has such a big heart. He has such a big heart, and I hate that people took advantage of it. I hate that they took advantage of his heart and his generosity and what he wanted to do. And that was taken away from a lot of us that we don't get to see a lot of it now. And but his music still lives on in a lot of us, and I'm grateful that this generation now gets to get just a bit of who he was, and the representation of him now. We get to see a better light that what they were trying to portray in the last few years. And I'm grateful that this movie is out and we'll get to see more of it. And so I enjoyed this. I'm grateful for my babies allowing me to get this moment and enjoy this time. So for those who haven't seen it yet, please go see it. You will be um, you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. So I hope you guys get to enjoy it as much as I did because I could really not sit in my seat. And then you enjoyed every part of it too. And so yes, that was my spiel for this Michael Jackson movie. It was not a waste. You enjoy it from the beginning to the end, and you're gonna want more. So y'all have a blessed evening. I'm about to go crash myself. So au revoir.